Hey, welcome to another edition of our podcast. I'm Lyman Montgomery. Thank you for watching or listening to Focus You. And we've been talking all week long about staying in the zone, the focus zone. Now, yesterday, it got heated. But we talked about disconnecting from the news and the information trap. Now today, I want to talk about get rid of the clutter. And when I talk about get rid of the clutter, what do I mean by that? Am I talking about physical clutter? Yeah. For some of you, you ever walk into someone's office and you can't even sit down because there's papers all over the place? There's just no room, clothes everywhere. Go to some people's homes. Matter of fact, they even got a show that deals with people. It's amazing to me that trifling lazy folks, they now have a condition called hoarding. And it's in the psychological, whatever that catalog is, of psychological disorder. Now, back in my day, we just called it just being trifling, not picking up after yourself. And the truth of the matter is a whole lot of people got a whole lot of clutter in their life. Now, let me tell you what research has shown. Research has shown that your physical environment is a good indicator of what's going on psychologically and mentally in your mind. A person that has a whole lot of clutter, have you ever noticed most of them can't have meaningful conversation? They skip around, disorganized, disheveled in their thoughts. And then you look at their home, you look at their car, you look at their work spot, stuff everywhere, no room. And yet they have deceived themselves by believing, oh, don't touch anything. I know where everything is at. No, they don't. You go in there and say, hey, can you pull so-and-so report? What they start doing? They start, it's here somewhere. Let me look over here. If you knew exactly where everything was at, you should be able to go, it's right here in this pile, 15 pages down, and pull it out. But no, they go through tearing up the office again, looking for something. Why? Because they lack a system of organization. Now, I'm not saying you gotta be like me and believe that everything should have its home, although I will agree it's a good system. But let me give you 3 tips for those of you that you just gotta live with your clutter. Tip number 1, organize your clutter. If you're going to have clutter, now, there are 5 personality types that I talk about. I ain't got time to talk about it, but you can go to my website, focusdriven.com, and you can find out about them. I have some video trainings on that. But one of them is a piler. There's a filer, a person who put things in a file it away, and then there's the piler, people who like to pile things up. What you should do is get you some bins or some boxes. And that way, the stuff that you're currently working on, you put in one box. The stuff that you're done working on, maybe another box. And then you may have a box of things that you can go ahead and file away or throw away. Put a lid on it and get it out the way. So, this whole notion of you know where everything is at in your cluttered life is wrong. At least get the clutter organized. Man, I wish I had more time. Go to my website. I have some free training because I'm picking back up on this. Dealing with clutter is a 2-part series. I'm out of time, but never out of words to say. Hey, it's been a good week. So I've given you everything you need to stay in the zone, baby. The focus zone. So I will see you next week as we continue with Focus You Podcast.
Question.